See that? I hit the wrong button.
Hello, everybody.
We ended up on the Vinyl Nirvana graphic. This guy's, I scored 2 shirts from Vinyl Nirvana.
Are they paying you money for this?
No, but that's what happens. Damn it, I interrupted the damn intro. That's all right.
So intro schmintro.
Steve's going to play bass about it.
No, not really.
Play bass about it.
Play bass about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
So welcome to Grown Man Record Night. Here is, this is what happens when Friday happens. This type of situation happens. Whatever the hell this is. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate everybody that's our good buddies and that follows us on our YouTube channel when we upload our shows. And also the mother effers that keep up with us on our Facebook page where I post stuff during the week. Oh baby, I've not man, this week's been crazy. Had a lot of crazy stuff happen to me. My work situation had actually had some people. I wish I had diarrhea. Jay, I wish diarrhea was the worst of my problems. I had a gentleman that he chased me in his white redneck pickup truck. He was gonna kill on us.
He was gonna kill you? For being on his property?
Pretty sure. And we ended up just getting on out of there. It was a situation. It was a damn situation. But I was glad.
But you made it to Friday night. So
I did make it to Friday night.
Thing.
That is a good thing.
Good thing.
If you notice, I'm wearing the. I found this. I got rid of a couple of couches. Couches. And when I dumped them upside down, I found a thing of yours in there, and then I found my
what I call my baseball.
You found your baseball. Have you seen my baseball? I found my tactical bandana, my camouflage bandana, which I used to play Call of Duty. I'd always wear this, and the girlfriend hated it because she would come over and I was wearing my camouflage bandana. She knew I was playing Call of Duty and would call me names about it. Shit got real then.
You were in the jungle.
I play Battlefield a lot now.
Oh yeah.
You're a Battlefield guy.
Well, I need to get that 4 for the PS4. I'm gonna get that hopefully.
Yeah, I was a Call of Duty guy for a long time, and I just got kind of bored
I like
with it here
Battlefield.
recently.
I played it on the PC with a buddy of mine in Germany, and we'd do some things. It was a lot of fun.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
You know who Christopher Reeve wish he was?
Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Oh.
Yeah. See,
Sorry, I messed up your joke.
Yeah, all right. Everybody just calm down. So if you notice underneath this here, I hit shuffle on my old Free Music Archive playlist, and I think it started out with a little PK Jazz Collective. One of the best shits I've figured out here using the Free Music Archive. So definitely, man, get on there and figure out some shit that you like for yourself. There's all kinds of free shit on there that...
get it for yourself. Get it for your family.
Get it for your family. You can download zip files.
Yeah, you should get it for your dad.
If you're bitch ass poor for the holidays, you can't even, you're so broke you can't even pay attention. What I would recommend is find you some blank CDs, go to Free Music Archive, you download zip files and entire albums, and burn it for the people that you want to give Christmas presents to, but you're unable to. You'll be able to give.
People love homemade gifts, and that's kind of a homemade gift.
Sure, man. I have bands that, especially if you've given some thought about, oh, I know you really like, Rush. So I found this kind of proggy band, sounds kind of 70s.
Right.
If you Free Music Archive, it's a band you've never heard of.
Your mom likes Floyd. So
yeah.
You can find some kind of.
You just find something
tricky within bounds kind of music.
And burn it for people that you love.
Your mom shouldn't do acid anymore.
No, she doesn't do acid anymore. She can't do that. So I don't know. Check out the Free Music Archive. That's where all the real shit goes down. What else we got going on? Hey, I found something cool this week. When I took a week off, I think it was right after we did the show last week, which would have been Black Friday or the day after. Wu-Tang Clan released their new album for streaming. So you could check out
For free.
for free. You could just stream the album, and it was really good. And there was a YouTube link, and that's kind of how we play some of the commercial clips here on the program.
That's how we do some
We
of that.
download some YouTube clips sometimes.
The ones we don't produce.
Right. And that was one of the links. So I downloaded the link, and which meant I downloaded the Wu-Tang new album.
As well as the virus that came with it.
Yes. And it's fantastic. I'm really digging the new Wu-Tang album. So you folks, if you're old hip-hop heads, go check it out, man. It's good shit. It's good shit. Not only that, but I also saw where, you know, it's a big deal where folks have a lot of parties this time of year for the holidays. You can go, they have those ugly Christmas sweater parties, and it's like a big deal. Everybody's all into that. We're going to have a great holiday party coming up, by the way.
Are we?
Check this out.
What is that?
Little Wu-Tang holiday sweater action. You can big up to Miranda White on this.
Do the gloves come with it?
Ain't no gloves.
Oh, that's a built-in thing.
Oh, it's built in.
Okay.
See that? Wu-Tang Christmas sweater. I really want this.
Miranda White, she watches the program.
Miranda White watches the program? No. She might.
If I can get her to, probably.
I'd appreciate her too. We've talked about it. Boobs.
We do appreciate those who do watch the program.
Boobs. Boobs. She's got some boobs.
Does she?
The girl we're talking about?
Yeah?
She's got boobs on it.
Okay.
I don't know. Hey, check out that,
That's a
though.
good thing, right?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with boobs now. Let me tell you something now, Steve. Shit.
I'm here to learn.
Uh,
I'm an old man, but I'm still here to learn.
of course. It's like, you a dirty old man. Yeah, I'll be one till I'm a dead old man. Let's talk a little bit about what we played this evening. Decided, I'll tell you what, this has been in my stack for a few weeks now, and I'm like, damn it. Every week, I wake up on Saturday, I'm like, you mean I didn't play this record? Damn it. It was in my stack to play, and I would never play. I got a couple records in there like this week. This is VCLT from our good buddy Greeno. Nice. Nisi. This is self-teed, right?
Is that the nice? Or they just call it nice?
This is just nice. 73 CBS. Super cool, though.
Sorry, I missed that.
Keith Emerson.
Keith Emerson, yeah.
Dude, solid.
Let me see that.
Solid stuff. This is
I'm sorry, I missed that. I don't get here till later.
Yeah, I gave you the Shazam album, and I took the Nice album.
The Move Shazam.
The Move.
Which is fantastic.
That's this is the one I took instead of that.
Rondo 69.
It's just they were both good, and I both equated them about the same.
It's a great prog.
Terrific. So I was stoked to play that finally. And here's another one. Another VCLT from Greeno is Irby Green.
Irby Greeno?
Senior Blues. This is Grover Washington Jr. and the
Dave Matthews Band.
It's the David Matthews.
The David Matthews Big Band.
Really cool.
So don't get it mixed up. There's a difference. You may not know the difference, but there's a difference between Dave Matthews Band and the David Matthews Big Band.
Actually, the cover's better than the gatefold. Check that out. It's really cool. Really loungy. Really loungy, really fusiony, really funky and jazzy.
Funky and clean.
Yeah.
Very Grover Washington. I like some Grover Washington.
That was great.
He's hit or miss.
Hit or miss.
But there's some
that
killer.
Is really good. Yeah. I really appreciated that one.
Irby Green. I think I've got an Irby Green.
Here's another one. I bought this several weeks ago as part of Dig of the Week. The Electric Flag. A long time coming. I think it's 68 or 69. Dude, this thing smokes all the way through, and I've listened to it off the air a couple of times. For some reason, I keep screwing up and not playing it on the air, so I made a point, boing, to play it this evening. And
Point.
Oh my God, it's such a great album. It's right in my wheelhouse, and I really enjoyed listening to it. Tell me a little bit about this record you played, Steve.
Okay, you said play something different, and I brought a little In Excess. This is good for, Grown Man Record Night kind of this is one of them remix albums that came out after Shabu Shaba was 82. This is 83, called Decadence. We listened to The One Thing and Here It Comes.
Private label?
No. private label, Atco Atlantic. Yeah,
Atco.
Atco Records. So yeah, I was really in NXS back in my college days, which are now over. But I still
you don't go to college anymore.
I'm still digging NXS. I like all the NXS before they got real popular. I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy.
Yeah.
But Kick is great. Don't get me wrong.
Kick's
and all
a good
that's
album.
great. But I've got all the albums from before then, except for the Swing. I wish I had that. Okay. But what you played next really impressed me. I didn't know you had this.
What I did before you guys got here impressed me.
Well, I don't want to know about that.
I ate 3-week-old hot dogs, just the wieners. I just put the wieners on a plate.
Just the wieners.
I put them in the microwave, and I said, "Hey guys, why don't you heat them on up?"
Did they split? Did they split? Skin split?
I got them right before they split. They were
The
nice and
ends?
hot, but they're a week old, and I think it's doing something.
Did the
like,
ends kind of split like a
the ends
like
split.
a penis? No.
Like a Jerusalem penis.
Oh, whoa.
You ever seen one of them Jerusalem penises?
No.
Apparently.
Moving on.
Apparently.
Moving on.
The 11th.
We're moving on.
The 11th commandment was I want your dicks to look stupid. Moses, 2012. I want your dicks to look stupid. All right, everybody calm. Let's all take a lap and warm up. Let's rub it off.
Oh, that's terrible.
I don't think rub it off's the right thing to say.
Oh, that's freaking terrible.
Felt like playing a little metal, so we're talking about a little anvil forged in fire.
Wow.
Woo!
I'm sure by now most people know Anvil from the documentary that came out.
Terrific
Kind of a
stuff,
forgotten metal band that didn't get their props when everybody else. They came up with a lot of bands, and they just got left behind.
Yeah, and it's
But I saw them a couple years ago in Charlotte, and it was really great. I mean, they were so happy
how
to be
old
there.
are they at this point?
I don't know. Rob Reiner's still drumming with him, and Lips is
Meathead.
the singer. Not that Rob Reiner.
Not that Rob.
No, a really good drummer, Rob Reiner.
Okay.
And Lips was so cool because after the show he came out and he wanted to basically shake everybody's hand that was there, and he pretty much did. Very, very nice guy.
A super affectionate guy with
And that
a
was
nickname Lips.
what we listened, Forged in Fire. I think that's their third album.
It is, I
73?
believe.
83?
83.
73. What am I saying? I said 73. That's what I said.
What do you say?
Don't think too much about what I'm saying.
My beard stinks.
Okay. Okay.
I try to do the best I can.
Do you use a product?
Shampoo.
Try,
Every so often, shampoo. And I do that
get
number.
you some aftershave lotion. Even though you're not
Yeah.
shaving much, just rub it in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some Old Spice. Seriously.
Some of the reporters would appreciate that.
Yeah. It smells like I don't know what it smells like. Hey, this is. I think this may-
Bad beard.
Bad beard. The first time we
You got bad beard.
played this on the program, Dig of the Week from a few weeks ago. Brand X, Is There Anything About? This is an 82 on Passport. And like I said, I love pretty much all the, I'm pretty sure Phil Collins is on this. Let's see here. Yeah, Phil Collins is on here. So it's one of those. But I don't have this one, or I didn't have this one until I bought it, and now I own it, and now that means that I have it.
You do have it.
I guess. I'm doing a lot of talking.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of talking. That's my job as a talker. Tell me about this, Steve.
Well, I don't know much about it. I know it's another Greeno gift.
It is.
Yeah, it is, man. This is Prince, Thieves in the House of the Temple. No, Thieves in the Temple, not in the house. There's no house there.
There's no house. 12 inches in.
I'm not sure what album it's off of, but this is the 12-inch.
Probably Prince.
We listened to I think the dub mix, maybe.
I love the dub mixes.
Always go with the dub mix.
They're always
when in
longer
doubt,
and
dub
weirder.
it out.
You got it.
So yeah, it's really good. I appreciate.
Oh, somebody asked
turning me on to that.
if Mitchum makes beard shampoo. That's a great idea.
Oh, just rub some Mitchum into your beard.
You could. I've not ever tried that,
We should try it.
but it would probably be a big damn
The
thumb.
Mitchum we have here tonight is just a prop. Although there may be some stink left in it.
I've got some on my my arm.
No, this thing's unscented or something.
My arm-
Unscented's not going to help you.
There is no version of Mitchum that is unscented.
says I'm sick.
Because the stuff I have on smells like paint thinner, but it'll keep you from smelling like an 8.
This doesn't smell like anything.
Well,
of course,
it's
that's
done.
old.
It's a power gel. I don't know about the power gel. I don't know.
Dust in my beard.
Dust in my beard.
What's the opposite of power?
You're not on a microphone.
You can't
I
talk.
just asked a question.
The question was asked off the mic. We
The
can't.
opposite of power. I don't know. Ferguson?
Oh.
I was gonna say Brady.
I don't know what that means.
Derek.
Derek Brady? I'm the Derek Brady of Albuquerque. One of my favorite loungy guys, Gary McFarland, the End Sound. I wanted to hear this because it's got one of my favorite songs, Bloop Bleep, on it. Check out this gatefold. It's probably my first black and silver Verve that I've ever picked up, to be honest with you. It's where I really fell in love with this label. It's my favorite label, my favorite shit to collect.
And Gary McFarland.
And Gary McFarland is right up there as well. Jay, before tell us a little bit about this record we're getting ready to talk about here, the Humble Pie Smokin' album.
Oh yeah, I've had that. That's I think early mid '70s. Steve Marriott, lead singer, one of those underrated frontman.
I was wondering who was the
of any
singer.
bluesy rock band from the '70s that you'll find.
Now this one doesn't have Peter Frampton on it.
No, he was
already gone.
early. Yeah, he was early.
But yeah, I love his voice.
Great
It's so
blues rock.
soulful.
And we're talking about how bass
That's
driven,
good, man.
how bass
Oh,
driven.
but this is a good sounding album.
Great
It really
mix.
is.
It's a great mix.
I was impressed. That's another one of these bands that I sleep on them a little bit because of that's a stupid name.
Humble Pie.
That's a stupid band name.
Don't worry about it.
Mike.
But listen to it and I'm like, damn, that's good. But when I'm just cruising through like used records and I see Humble Pie and I'm like, nope, because that's somebody fell short when they were naming their band. That's what I say.
It's the British. What do you expect?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't care for it. Hey, after that, let's do a little 7-inch I picked up at a program show not too long ago. Secret Chiefs 3. This is the Euro version. Euro.
What's a
And,
Euro?
That's one of the 7 variations of the Secret Chiefs that they play. I've got
Okay.
2 of the 7-inches in a little plastic thing.
Explain.
And on the back, I've got an American
So they don't
flag.
make a 7-inch bag, is what you're trying to show us?
I didn't have one. I wanted to protect them, and
Official merchandise.
it's signed by Trace Pruitt. So
That's
I
a
didn't
cool
want,
signature.
I didn't
Some
want
kind
to
of satanic
Trace Pruitt
symbol.
of Secret Chiefs, Mr. Bungle,
Show that off.
and I've got an American flag on the back because fuck you. That's why. That's why.
Well, the song we listened to was the Sousa thing, right?
Right. Yeah.
Stars and Stripes Forever.
Their version. So
Can't set that flag on the ground.
special record. Talked to Trey after the show, and he was a very cool gentleman. I appreciated him.
Did you invite him over?
I told him I got real stupid and told him about how much I appreciated him as a musician, and he said he appreciated my ears.
Okay.
And hey, I appreciated him saying that. Hey, everybody! Jay was talking to me earlier. He said, what do you know about a Dave Brubeck album called Two Generations of Brubeck? And he said it's like 4 hippies sitting on the front. Looks like they just smoked some grass. 4 hippies just smoked some grass.
One of them looks like Walter Becker.
And I said,
Here.
yeah, he does. I said, let me tell you what, brother. Buy the record. I'll
it.
trade you for
It's
it.
available.
I'll trade you for it. I'll buy it from you. Or if you really like it, put it in your collection. But don't let it sit in a record store. This is actually Cameraman's copy, and it's a promo copy.
Promo copy of Brubeck?
To be honest, it's the funkiest Brubeck
Oh,
you'll
it's
ever
cool.
do.
Can I see that when you're done?
But seriously, Jay, if
I'll get it this week. I'll bring
somewhere's
it
got
this
it,
week.
get it, man. That's
It's got a really cool Blue Rondo a la Turk on here.
yeah, yeah. We listen to a little bit of that. 9/8 time. That's how I dream. That's why I don't sleep. I'm pretty sure I dream in 9/8 timing. That's why I don't sleep. I wake up at like 3:30. And then I can't get back to. Yeah. Anyhow, that's my own.
So it's
problem.
his son plays on here? Danny
Right.
Brubeck,
Yeah, his son and
Chris Brubeck.
Yeah, Chris, who's still playing, still doing a lot of stuff now that
That's
David's
awesome.
now that Dave has passed on. Chris has really taken the torch, and it's man, I keep up with what the family's doing and how they celebrated their loss when Dave died, and they did some cool stuff on Facebook and some cool concerts in New York, and Chris is continuing to do some tributes that are really worthy, and is a worthy musician. It's a great way to wrap up what we played, and like I said, man, if you ever run into some of that Two Generations of Brubeck, it's like a 70-something record, man, dude, pick that up. For real or son. For real. That's some really, really good stuff. Well, I tell you what, folks, it's that time. It's that time again to go into a little dig of the week segment.
Supposed to be Sabbath.
Oh, that's the 3 octave. Boom, bam. The G in the octave. Boom, bam. Boom, 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 boom. Anyhow, dig of the week. Steve, what you got for dig of the week? You got some stuff going on?
I got a few things.
Because I got some limited stuff for dig of the week. Cause
We know. Lately, I've been on. I don't know. It's not Grown Man Record Night material, but I'm on a Kate Bush kick. I think I finally picked up the last one that I needed, The Dreaming by Kate Bush, which has got some really cool Sat in Your Lap, The Dreaming, Suspended in Gaffa. It's got some really cool shit on it. I forget the year this came out. I'm going to say maybe 83. I can't remember. It sounds like 82. That was close. But it says near mint condition. It's really, really nice copy. So I finally, I think I've completed what I wanted to get for Kate Bush. And I think the fact that she toured recently and did all these shows and did so well, and her albums are back on the charts in England, kind of like got me thinking about it. And I kept, everywhere I go, I would see one. I would see one every time I go. I was like, well, there it is. And I've always liked it. And, Kate Bush is that weird kind of, just... There's a weirdness about her that appeals to me.
I'm not the biggest fan of female vocalists, but Kate Bush I can really get down on. And I was surprised. It's another one, very unfair. When I hear her name, I'm like, no. Then I hear her music, and I'm like, who's this?
And the same day, I happened to...
I'm an asshole. That's what happens.
I also was pleased to pick up another copy of Abbey Road. This is a 1969 original press on Apple Records. I have Abbey Road, but it's a reissue, and mine's warped like a mother. It plays fine.
Did that come from Underdog?
Yeah.
Very weird, because 2 weeks ago I'd picked up Abbey Road from Underdog. It was a VG. The pet sounds I got was VG minus. He said, pretty better than that. And he said there was a Abbey Road that was VG, and which had, in between songs, you could hear the no problem.
Yeah.
So it's weird that a couple of weeks later he actually picks this up.
He says VG Plus. It's good. I mean, it's great.
And if he says VG Plus, that's probably from there up to near mint.
Yeah. But that was really. I mean, Abbey Road is the highest. I think it's the highest selling Beatles album of all time.
It's a great album.
So
I've played that on the air, off the air, like Saturday, just sitting around chilling, doing whatever. I'll play it, flip it over, play it, flip it over. I've listened to it back and forth a couple of times. It's so good.
I mean, if I wanted to just chill, side 2 is where to go. Side 2 on Abbey Road is just wonderful.
It's good stuff, man. I mean, no doubt.
But that it goes without saying. Everybody is familiar with.
Something I was supposed to play earlier, and I'll tell you why. And I know we played it a couple of weeks ago, one of these sides. It's Nilsson Schmilsson, which is a favorite in the VC, a favorite by anybody that gives a shit about music, because it's a terrific album. But more so than that, this week we lost our man, Robert Henry Bobby Keys. Who,
Bobby Keys.
From the Rolling Stones.
The saxophone player.
Saxophone player.
Saxophone.
Saxophone. But he not only...
An interesting person. You know, Keith Richards, they partied a lot together.
Yeah.
That tells you anything about Bobby Keys.
He's not only on... Would you said he grew up down the street from Buddy?
He grew up down the road from Buddy Holly. He was younger then, so he didn't really get to really gel with Bob. But he did mention one time going up to Buddy Holly, and Buddy Holly was on a porch with a guitar or something, and said something like, you know, Bobby, I think I'm going to make it, or whatever. And Bobby's like, nah, you won't. Nah. He was just kidding. I think he was just kidding with him, but it was just like, nah, I don't think so.
But not only, like, when it came out, it was like Rolling Stones member dies. That was like the big headline. But he not only with the Rolling Stones, played with Leonard Skinner, The Who, Harry Nilsson. He plays on Nilsson Schmilsson. That's why I pulled that one out. Come to find out, that's the only record of his that I have. It's Nilsson Schmilsson, I'm pretty sure. But there's some of the other ones.
He played on Let It. Well, he played, of course, on
George
Brown.
Harrison, Eric Clapton, Joe Cocker.
He had some legendary solos, though.
Yeah.
If you listen to Brown Sugar, when it goes into the solo,
Sticky Fingers. Is that on Sticky?
No, it's on Let It Bleed.
Let It Bleed.
And there's that.
Is it on Sticky Fingers?
I think it's on Let It Bleed. Anyway,
I know everything.
There's that part. There was a solo done. It was a guitar solo done for that. And then they're like, I don't know. And then they had met Bobby through a mutual producer friend or whatever, and he gave it a whirl with that. And then it has the, it's that solo. And there's another song, Do You Hear Me Knocking?
Uh-huh.
Do you hear me knocking? I think that's on Sticky Fingers, and it's got that fucking killer sax. It was a shorter song, but then he started doing that little, and it turned into this longer, epic song that we know as, the Rolling Stones.
Does he do the stuttering sax? Because that's what I'm a big fan of.
So you're a Boots Randolph fan.
I like a
Battle of the Mouth sax.
Night Dogs. We own the night.
Night Dog.
What else you got, Steve? You got something?
I picked up. I went over to our friend Pat's today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 3 more of it.
Oh.
Should I talk about them?
How many more you got?
3.
Talk about one of them right now.
I'll talk about 2 of them.
Talk about 2 of
Because
them.
they go
Steve.
together. They go together like shamalama ding
Let's take a
down.
shot,
Oh, yeah.
Bobby Keys passed
You ain't got
on.
to tell me twice for Bobby Keys.
Indian.
Oh, by the way, we got a special viewer tonight. Her name's Scarlett. She's a cool chick that's really into Grown Man Record Night.
Yeah, you really?
Yeah.
What's her deal, Jay?
Why isn't she here?
What's her deal?
Jay?
I don't know. But what's her deal?
Yeah.
She's into music.
Yeah?
Cool chick.
Did she buy a
She
ticket?
likes everything.
Anyway,
She into internet chat?
went by a record store. The guy has good records. He wants to get rid of them all. And I took 3 of them off of his hands.
Okay.
I love the Steve Miller Band. I have that anthology. You have that anthology album?
Great album.
I love the early Steve Miller
Of
Band.
course you do. You're not an idiot.
Well, I got these are 2 reissues, but of course they're in wonderful shape because he sells good records over there.
Yeah, he does.
This is Steve Miller Band, Children of the Future, a reissue. This is the first album by
really?
Steve Miller Band, and
Weird.
his buddy from high school, Boz Scaggs, plays on it. I think he plays on the second album too. And then this is called Living in the USA, which is a reissue of the Sailor album, which is the second Steve Miller Band album.
Okay.
Which has, of course, Living in the USA. So they renamed it when they reissued
That's where I live, bro.
to catch people doing their thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's something I should have mentioned a couple of weeks ago, and for a couple of weeks it's been on my table, and for some reason it gets
It
shuffled
was
to...
always on your mind.
Always on my mind.
like Willie Nelson with a headband.
I mean, I'm
Or Rambo.
I remember when dime bags cost a dime. You know how much condoms cost?
You don't want to know.
I don't know. We didn't use them. I got this lovely package in the mail from our good buddy Trish, and who hooks up the dopest mixes. And I never met anybody that really ties
I didn't think you said good buddy anymore.
You do in that phrase.
You can't say it on CB though.
No, not in the CB.
That's Citizens Band for y'all who don't know what we're talking about.
But like, she is one that really understands, and I really appreciate this as the seasons turn. And as life moves forward, and as you know what I mean,
It's
like,
getting profound.
You know, like winter into spring
Like
has a certain,
sands through the hourglass.
has a certain feel, or summer into fall has a certain feel.
So are the
or
days
seasons
of our lives.
or holidays. She
Okay.
really nails down a great mix
Okay.
for each of those, and she sent us this card. Hi, Mike, Steve, and the rest of the GMRN gang. 2 more mixes infested with eclectic grooves to get you dancing. Enjoy, Trish. And she has Falling Out of Summer 2014. So it's that perfect, it's great stuff that's, listen to this now. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Jamiroquai, Kinky. I'm just kind of zipping down. Marty Stewart, Johnny Cash.
All right.
David Grisman and Jerry Garcia. What?
Okay.
Herb Albert, Poncho Sanchez. I'm just kind of zipping down here. That's a great flavor going from summer into fall.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's got
Sure.
that kind of flavor to it. And the other mix she sent us is Hang Loose. And the Hang Loose stuff has, I'm just going to kind of zip down some of the ones out. Santana, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Beach Boys, Real Big Fish, Budo's Band. One of my favorite bands. Big up, Trish. And what else is down there past Budo's Band?
Cherry Poppin' Daddies, Frank
Yep.
Sinatra.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's
Xavier
all-
Cugat.
That's quality business.
Howard Jones, Neville Brothers, Santana.
See, man.
You can't go wrong with that.
She knows how to do this shit.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Always a big up to Trish. Thanks for sending us these mixes. That's so cool, man. And it's so on point, and I really appreciate stuff that is timely.
Maybe the Mix Mistress might be a good surname.
That's what I'm saying, because you know what I mean, man. Like when things are so timely like that, it's just like a great shot that goes with a great. It's like having tacos with a Corona and listening to Herb Albert. It's everything lines up.
Hey.
It's a setup. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll keep going. Also, okay. I didn't get to really get to the record store. I've been having trouble getting to the record store here recently, but I ended up in a Goodwill to shoot a story early this week. And I was like, hey, when I got done, do you guys have a retail store on the other side? And they were like, oh, yeah. So I went and picked up a record. We'll talk about it in a minute. And a VHS tape that I cannot believe I found. It's something I've watched on YouTube 4 times.
You showed it to me one time.
In the past year. Totally
4
out of
times in the
print.
past year?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
MC,
That's a little crazy.
MCMXCV. So that's 1975. MCMCV.
CV.
Ends with V. That's 5. It's
Okay.
got to be 75. It's a VHS tape called The Van, and it's got Danny DeVito in it, and it's about hot rod vans. And let me tell you something, folks. If there's something Mikey Bananas loves more than his mama, jalapeno poppers and French goddamn fries, it's a hot rod motherfucking van. I love a van with a dope ass paint scheme, a big ass engine, and a CB radio that'll drown all the other mother truckers out. Woo!
I think he was filled with a spirit right there.
Woo!
He didn't even know where he was.
I can't believe I found this. It was comical that I found this.
Did you laugh when you saw it?
I did. I just busted out. Actually, I said, no fucking way. Then I realized, like, oh, I'm wearing the shirt with the logo on it. In the middle of Goodwill, I'm like, no fucking way, man, that you got this. I won't bust out a VHS on the Dig of the Week very often, few times a year. This is one.
It's the van.
Oh, baby.
I didn't know Danny DeVito was in it.
I didn't either. I don't remember that. Okay,
you
bust
watched
something
it
out.
4 times this year.
Bust something out, Steve. Do something.
Here.
Do something.
Oh, I got one more to talk about.
Okay.
Was happy to pick this up today.
Today.
Yeah, man. This is Led Zeppelin's Coda.
Whoa.
This was the last album they put out, of course.
From Pat?
Yeah. I think it was after Bonham's death, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm sorry about that.
That's a revert back to the old stuff, right?
Well, it's a lot of previously recorded stuff. It was not, the band had already dissolved when this was put out. So yeah, it's got to be posthumous. But it's from the, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of it's from the Presence recordings. And there was a couple, like Can't Quit You Babe was a sound check that they had done. There's nobody in the arena, but you can hear that it sounds like an arena because it's got that reverberation going on. But I was real happy to pick that up. It's a good copy.
And you know, if it comes from Pat, it's probably a good copy. So I received a package this week. Our good buddy Chris from Dixieland Farm sent me a little VCLT. And I kind of briefly, I didn't really look at it, but I looked at it. I just saw it was like, oh, records. And I'm like, and I put it back and kind of shuffled it away because I wanted to open it here on the program. And I'll tell you something else now. Yesterday was Chris's damn birthday.
Was it now?
You know, so I hope he will take his damn. You won't get you one of these now.
No.
Come on now,
no,
Steve.
No.
Right from the top.
No, I don't want that.
No, just take it on.
I don't want that vodka.
Come on now.
No.
Come on.
I'll drink this.
Jay?
No.
There ain't no to it.
Nobody.
Take you one now. Shit.
That's one of those shit.
It's time to say no when you pass on to the meet your maker now, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jay.
I'll turn this bottle up.
All right, here we go. Hey, happy birthday, Chris, and appreciate you sending us a little VCLT.
25 years old.
It makes my lips burn.
Oh.
God, it makes my lips burn.
He's the hottest black woman I have ever met.
Jay's lips are burning.
Let's see what old Chris sent us now. I'm going to save that. Oh, I know what that is. I'm going to... Okay. Look at here now. Stan Kenton's greatest hits.
What you know about that?
Capital. I don't know a lot about this. This looks like it's right up my alley, though. I'll tell you that much.
I do remember you saying though he was. Chris was one of those folks in the that lounge group.
It's a very strange thing with Chris. I saw him on the VC for a very long time. Then I joined this group called Space Age Bachelor Pad Music, which is about the culture behind like tiki, loungy music, the architecture, the cars, the cocktails.
Jerry McFarlane.
Coop Cooper, I think, does
Jerry,
it. He
Jerry.
does a radio show. And I saw it was like, he said Chris Brzezinski is also a member. And I'm like, oh, that's that dude from the VC. So I clicked on his profile. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's like right down the road from me. That's how I found out. So I know we share a passion for multiple things. I'm gonna do bucket, Jay.
Jacket's got stains on it.
But look at this guy. He don't look too good, but I bet his music is smoking.
He don't look too good.
He don't look too good.
It's like Al Gore.
You're right.
It's like Al Gore on a bender. He's like a confused Al Gore, Al Gore. Christmas greetings from Jerry Vale. Woo! You know, we got our Christmas party coming up here shortly. We should play this too. We should play a little Christmas music leading up to our Christmas party.
If I'm not mistaken, Jerry Vale sang the theme to the Love Boat.
Also, Jerry Vale was on an episode of Growing Pains.
Jerry Vale's in Goodfellas.
He's in Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Jay, take a lap.
Like,
Is it really?
that's his character.
Jay says Jerry Vale's in Goodfellas.
I don't think he was. That was his character.
He also sent Peter Brown, Do You Want to Get Funky With Me?
I've seen that record because I remember the cover, of course.
This is 77 on TK Records.
Please.
Let's show that guy. This is some smooth, funky jams.
Your boots.
It's smooth and funky, and I'll tell you how smooth and funky, Jay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it on to Steve because I got that one.
Oh,
That's
you're
out.
passing it to me?
Passing it to you because I got that one.
Oh, sweet.
So, nice,
wanna get
smooth,
funky
funky
with me?
jazz. But check this out. This is
Hell
one I'm
yeah.
not gonna give up. I'll tell you what now.
No.
Little Stanley Jordan,
Is that the cat that's coming here? Or coming?
1985.
Isn't he coming somewhere?
Oh, is that the guy he mentioned?
The one that...
But look at here.
George Benson.
No, not George Benson.
Blue Note.
Some serious right there.
This is serious, man. We appreciate my dude. Every time I get something with the old Blue Note on it, are you kidding me? 85. Look at this cat. He looks like he knows some shit getting down. I'll tell you what, I got a package coming to old Chris Brzezinski. Because I got some stuff I need to say to him musically.
See that?
Yeah. And I got one more record I want to talk about. You got a record?
No, I'm
You're
done.
with all
I'm
of them.
done. Whatever.
So I got one more record I want to talk about. You know, when I talk about when I went and picked up this VHS tape from this Goodwill in Burlington, North Carolina, I was also in there. They had some crazy sealed up records. One of them was like Madonna's Like a Virgin, and there was some other ones. And I'm like, oh, these are great. And they were all sealed, but they were all like this. I mean, dished 101. Picked up one of them that was actually wasn't sealed, and I pulled it out just to see maybe the packages are just like that, the covers. No, all the records were like that, so I didn't even fool with it. But there was one in there I was not gonna let go by. And folks, I'll take all the help I can get with this. This is a 78. Jay, I want you to be extra precise with get up close on the label on this. Do side one, and then I'll talk about side two. This is obviously a blank, what would be a blank disc for the day. And this is a recording of the Hindenburg crash in '37. It's recorded in, do the backside.
Are you ready for the back now?
Yeah. It's presented to this gentleman in Kannapolis, which is right down the road from us. And it's, as a, what does it say? Damn it. Recorded as an experiment by the staff of WLS Chicago. Description of the Hindenburg crash at Lakehurst 5/6/37. I don't know what that means, but I could tell this is one of a kind record, and I wasn't going to let it sit in there for
Is this that famous broadcast?
70.
Oh my God!
The Humanity. Yeah, it's that broadcast, but presented to this guy in North Carolina down the road from us for some reason, and it literally plays from the inside out at 78. So my decks here that we use for the program can't play that, but I got another one in there, so we're going to check it out. And it does play, inside out. Show those labels again, Jay. Up close and personal, baby. I want you to get close and personal. Get even closer, Jay. There you go. Let folks read it. And then give me the back side of that. Okay, back side it, Jay. You're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job. I don't like telling anybody they do a good job, but that's a pretty good job, Jay.
Thank you.
But that's pretty cool, man. And it's something that just showed up for 75 cents on a local Goodwill, and I'm damn sure wasn't going to let it just get thrown away or pushed to the side or whatever, you know what I mean? Dude, how cool of a dig of the week was that? That's good time business right there. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with a so to speak and chip chat. So everybody stay tuned here on the greatest program ever, Grown Man Record Night. And if you ever had any questions about it, this program kills fascists. And we'll be right back here in just a minute on Grown Man Record Night.
Just make your food fresh
at Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Make you feel your taste buds tingle. Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Watch us make you a burrito or a tasty enchilada. Tostadas and tacos made up fresh at Taco Bell. Put a smile on your face. Taco Bell. Everybody loves the taste. Taco Bell. 'Cause we're the fresh food place. Taco Bell.
My ears! She's terrible!
She's great.
You're being too easy on her, Hulk.
I like things to be easy.
Like 10-10-220.
Exactly.
I know 10-10-220 is cheap, but it's easy too.
Yeah, there's no signing up. You just pick up the phone and dial it.
And all calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Easy and cheap. I'll have to try it. Thank you.
I told you she was great.
You should switch to decaf.
Dial 10-10-220.
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet. I think it's time we liven it up with my favorite Christmas gift, Mr. Microphone. Hey, what's that? Well, you set the dial on your FM radio and testing. Hey, I'm on the radio.
These kids are having a fabulous time with Mr. Microphone, the cordless microphone that actually puts your voice on the radio. There are no attaching wires, so you're free to move around. Broadcast over any FM car radio.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
Professional entertainers use Mr. Microphone for rehearsing.
I got one.
I got one.
I got one.
I got one. I got one. I got one. I got a Mr. Microphone and I love it.
It's practical and great fun for the whole family. Only $17.88. Mr. Microphone. Buy 2 or 3. They really make great Christmas gifts. And we'll
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like fucking burnt hair, man.
All right.
What does?
All right.
It's fucking shit you put in the microwave.
I think you started something bad.
There's nothing wrong with the microwave. Everybody just calm down. It's time to go into a so to speak. So we got some stuff that Bossman brought us from somewhere.
Richmond?
Sure.
Let's say that.
Sure, Richmond.
Because you can't get it around here. There's no Kroger's around here.
There's no Kroger's around here. What we have is
let's go Krogering.
Sometimes it's time to get back to basics. I want a basic cola.
BC, basic cola.
And sometimes you'll be surprised with going store brand cola, which is like the most basic of basic you can possibly get.
Some of that stuff's just rebottled real stuff, though.
Very rarely.
Well, very rarely.
Larry Rary. Everybody, Larry Rary tonight. What we have here is a Big K Cola.
So straight up Big K, straight up cola.
It is diabetes for the
This will send your feet into a tizzy.
South Atlantics. Let's try it here.
I'm not much of a cola fan anymore, you know. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like anymore. I'll be honest with you, I drink Diet Coke now, so I have no idea what Coke is supposed to taste like.
No, but I know what a good cola. I don't like that.
I don't like it, but I don't like
Food Line Cola.
Food Line Cola. What?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought their diet's like a mix between Pepsi and Coke, exactly in the middle.
This is not good.
Okay. Big K is not getting the.
Big K's not.
I remember last week we did the Mountain Dew rip or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And you said it was okay.
It was okay. This one, the cola version, no, It's too fakey tasting.
Like a RC.
Oh,
Beyond.
Steve.
Come on.
Steve,
But
whoa!
beyond. But beyond.
I don't like RC.
I like RC.
Now, you guys are Southern to the bone. You like RC. I don't like RC.
That doesn't taste like RC. That tastes worse than RC.
Worse than RC.
RC would blow this out
RC's
of the
terrible.
water. It would blow this out of the water.
Okay.
That's my beef.
If you want to know, that's where Big K stands. It's below RC.
I mean, RC, Coke, and Pepsi. They're all three different. They're all three.
What appeals to you about an RC?
It's just different.
Have we ever done RC?
I don't know that we have a regular RC. I'm a big fan of the cane sugar cola.
Yeah, whatever.
If it's raw cane sugar cola, I'm a big fan. This is too. Even if you can do corn syrup, okay, fine, I get you. If it's cheap, you can get a hold of it. But if you can make corn syrup taste like cane sugar, or give me the impression that it's a raw cane sugar cola, I'll appreciate it. These guys don't do a good job of that.
Okay.
Well, fuck you.
So Cincinnati fails us today on the cola.
I'm not saying it's nasty. I'm not going to throw up. It doesn't make me want to
Take a shit.
renounce the fact that I knew my grandmother.
You might want to take a shit.
It's not going to make me renounce the fact that I knew my grandmother.
Yeah.
But it's not a good cola.
Okay.
It's just not.
Not getting the pass today on So to Speak.
No. It's just not.
Hey, you know, a local TV station was doing something very similar to So to Speak.
They were.
I think they need to be sent a little cease and desist.
If by cease and desist you mean me go down there and punch them in the nuts, in their vaginas, I'll do it. There ain't no vagina above me just punching them right in it. I don't care.
Above me.
My life's been a failure since my 20s. So I don't care.
Okay.
I have nothing to lose.
Okay.
Trust me, folks. I have nothing to lose.
That wraps our So to Speak.
That's the end of the So to Speak. We got a chip chat. Let's go into.
Did you do a graphic?
Do we want a graphic?
We need a graphic.
What kind of graphic? I made them. I made all these graphics.
You didn't make all these.
Not all these graphics.
Come on now.
Okay. We got a chip chat, and then we got a great open bag special tonight.
OBS.
And the OBS, I'll just lead with this: the fact that it's a.
I've been eating on it the whole show.
It's a My Essentials wavy potato chip. I picked a nice clean.
That's a drugstore. My Essentials. Is that like a CVS?
Food Line.
Food Line.
It's a clean, crisp store brand.
That's a good chip.
I didn't get it because we wanted to try it. We'll get to that in just a second.
You got it because you were hungry.
Now, speaking of Kroger, tell me about these guys.
What, this?
Yeah.
What are you asking me? It's a barbecue chip.
Kroger's store brand
It's
barbecue.
Kroger's very nicely packaged. They got some nice packaging on their brands lately. This is their mesquite barbecue. It's bold mesquite barbecue,
Oh, it's
apparently.
bold, baby.
Behold the bold mesquite barbecue. Some tastes just go together, like barbecue spices combined with mesquite flavor. Smoky and crispy, these crowd-pleasing potato chips are sure to be a big hit at any gathering.
What about that?
So dive
Pleases
in.
crowds.
The boldness is beckoning.
That's what pleases the crowd?
Bold it like beckoning. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Bring 'em on
here
in.
we are with the Kroger brand of mesquite barbecue.
Yeah.
It's a nice big chip. It's
not a ripple chip. Thicker than a Lay's barbecue?
dry.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Lots of sugar.
Wow.
Which makes for a good chip. Don't get me wrong.
It's a good barbecue chip.
Yeah. Compared to a Lay's or a Utz.
I'll say this, it doesn't feel and taste as greasy as Lay's.
No, it's not as greasy as a Lay's, but I'll tell you what it is. It's sweeter. It's sweeter than a Lay's. It's sweeter than a Lay's.
Yeah. It's almost like a honey barbecue.
Yeah. So.
Which Utz makes it very good.
Watch out for that.
Not a very natural chip, but a good chip. So we just showed those My Essential Ripple chips. I had this thing in my head, folks, for a couple of weeks now.
Well, we kind of talked back and forth that I had a serving suggestion, you had a serving suggestion. Let's go with your serving suggestion, because I'm not ready for mine, but we'll do mine.
Okay, so my mom had to go out and buy a bunch of extra macaroni and cheese.
Because it was Thanksgiving.
And she just needed the noodles to make her homemade macaroni.
Right, you don't want to use the Kraft stuff.
So she had to buy the shit, and then she had a bunch of extra the powder of the Generico.
Okay.
Make it at home macaroni
the cheese
and
powder.
cheese. And I immediately thought, oh, and a recurring theme here on Grown Men Record Night for me, personally, this is all about me. I've always been a big hater in the fact that there are not enough cheddar cheese, plain up cheddar cheese potato chips. You cheese them from Pringles. That's it. The rest is cheddar and sour cream. Great. What about just cheddar? You have to buy like upper end, like gnarly chips, or the Cheez-Ums to get just cheddar. So what I did was those chips we did earlier, the Ripple chips.
Yeah, those open bag specials.
And I put the powder from the macaroni and cheese, which is great on popcorn. I've done that before to make it cheese popcorn. I made these cheese chips and I put some black pepper on them.
This is what Jay said was stinking up the place. He just tried one, in case you're wondering what just happened. Why these
Hold them up there, Jay.
These are kind of burnt, man. We got some black spots on them.
Get one with a bunch on them.
I'm afraid to get.
That's what I just
I'm
did.
afraid it's like that cinnamon trick where you try to eat a whole teaspoon of cinnamon.
That's what I just did. You got to get a bit.
Dude, I can't. Okay, I will.
Now hold them up.
See the cheese come out of the mouth. What are you doing?
Maybe not the best idea.
Oh my God. That's really dry.
It's really dry. I'm not saying it's gross.
No.
But I was hoping the powdered cheese would kind of do something. Kind of get oily and spread out or something. And it's still just dry. It's like eating Ripple potato chips and sand in Albuquerque with a bunch of boogers in your nose. It's dry. And
So this is a serving suggestion we can't really suggest.
It was right out of my head. I suggest that I make a modification on this and come back and maybe we do this some other time. But it's still, we're gonna eat them.
I think
you're already eating them. We're gonna.
I'm going back.
I'm gonna put some Texas Pete on them, and then we'll eat them. But it's.
You know what would be good? Drizzle some melted butter on top of it.
Get some butter, Jay. Go in there and get some butter. Okay. Hey, we're wrapping all this shit up, man. We're wrapping it up, everybody. Shit. Thanks, everybody, for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. Be sure to visit our YouTube page, our Facebook page, and keep up with us, what the hell we're doing. We appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to have a great holiday special coming up. We're going to play some great records coming up here after this program ends. So if you're not joining us live every week, man, what the hell's wrong with you? If you got a Friday night free, come join us live here on Grown Men Record Night on our Ustream page. We don't mention that a whole lot. But check us out live, man, once in a while. Listen to our music. See what the deal's about. See what the deal's about. So I'll tell you what, we're going to wrap it up. For Jay, Steve Fever, Mikey Bananas.
Hi, Scarlett.
Take it easy. We'll see you next time on Grown Man Record Night. And to keep it live, keep it in tune. We got one thing to say to you. Bump, set, salvation! We'll see you next week, everybody.
We didn't practice that.
Keep remember,